There are 23 skills in RuneScape. Of those 23, only 8 of them I have left to reach 99. All of those skills, except for farming, we can train at a very constant rate and grind out as much XP as once as we want. However, for farming, we're bottlenecked because we have to wait for crops to grow. Because of this, it's pretty important for me to time out how much XP I'm getting every single day and to be doing constant farm runs. Right now we've only been doing tree runs with papaya trees, which can be harvested about once every day, and mahogany trees, which can be harvested once every 3 days, along with hispori trees, which can be harvested about every day and a half or so. With all those in mind, we're only on pace to gain around 3 million farming XP, and we need about 4 million more farming XP to hit 99, which means we're not on pace to hit 99 farming by the end of the year. Because of this, we need to completely rethink how we're doing farm runs, and that's going to include upgrading the palm trees, which will be a 4k extra XP per tree, but it'll cost a good bit more money. Doing redwood trees, which can only be harvested about once every 5 days, but give 22,000 XP each. Adding calquat trees to our list, which we should have been doing anyway. And maybe rethinking how we do agility. Because it looks like what's going to be the best move is planting toadstool seeds while we're doing agility so we can harvest some herbs at the same exact time and get some passive farming XP there. If I need to, I can grind out Tithe Farm for about 100k XP an hour. However, we're already on a pretty tight time constraint right now for hitting max, so we really don't want to have to spend time just training farming if we don't have to. So it's really important that I'm hitting all my farm runs and maximizing the amount of XP I can get every single day by doing farming. Well, that's going to be enough blood runes for this week. Let's go back to mining. First though, this week's haul, 6.5 mil, not too bad. Just kidding, we're doing Slayer instead, and we've got a nice little Jad task to do. Never lucky. Holy heck, we just got a Dust Battle Staff. That's a 1 in 4,000 from Dust Devils. That is pretty wild. Also, bought a Din's Bulwark for these bursting tasks, because you can spec one of them like this, and it aggroes a bunch of them. Or all of them, if you get lucky like that. Back at Kraken again. We've already got Pet and Jar, so all we need left here is Tentacle and the Trident of the Sea, which are both relatively common. So maybe we can completely finish Kraken in like the first 1,000 kills or something, and then I can just never do another Kraken task ever again. What the fuck? Why? Kill 355. A second jar of dirt? What's going on? Why? Hey, just straight up a Vorkath task? Sure. I guess we'll do 35 of those bad boys. And no pet, but I can't say I can really complain about pet luck at Vorkath here, considering we got so lucky with Kraken pet. But yeah, there we go. 3658 Vorkath is what we end at. I was too busy paying attention to my League account, so I missed it, but there we go, 96 rune crafting. I'm a little upset that I missed that level since it's such a big one, but we're just going to keep doing blood runes while I play on my League account, because I'm really having fun doing that. Half of me just wants to say, fuck it, we're not maxing anymore, we're just going to play League for the next 2 months, but I'm like 4 months into this grind, we can't pull out now. So I've been playing Leagues for a while on the alt, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, but I think I'm ready to get back to stuff on the main. So you might be able to see there, we've got a lot of blood runes. That stack is worth about 20 mil. Other than that, I think we're going to go back to mining for a little bit because mining is a bit of a pain, but at the same time, I've kind of been enjoying it, so I actually kind of want to get back to mining. So the weird thing with mining is that the dragon pickaxe actually has a like 1 in 6 chance of just taking 2 ticks instead of 3 ticks to mine something, and it doesn't actually have like a better chance at mining the ore than any other pickaxe. And wow, I don't have any rune pickaxes in my bank. That's incredible. Anyway though, so I'm gonna swap from my dragon pick over to a rune pick when I'm doing 2S2G, because it's just gonna make it a little bit easier, because when the dragon pick mines in only 2 ticks instead of 3, it actually throws me off really bad and can get me off cycle. Man, this rune pickaxe is actually coming in clutch. I'm consistently staying at about 93k XP per hour, when before I was at only like 87k. So man, those off ticks on the dragon pick were really throwing me off, and I accidentally dropped my herb. Incredible. But yeah, 93 mining, not too shabby. 94 mining. I've got 3 different caskets here. We actually had a medium too that we had already opened, but there wasn't anything good in it. And nothing in the beginner. We've got a hard casket, not too bad. And then our elite casket. Oh, got a master. Hell yeah, let's do that. Alright, master casket. Come on, bloodhound. No such luck, and still no uniques, but 710k. Damn, that's a pretty good master. I've been trying out 4 granite a little bit more, and I'm starting to get a decent bit better, but it is still a good bit slower than just doing 2 sandstone, 2 granite, because I make too many mistakes. But when we come back to get 99 mining, I think I'll keep attempting it every now and then to change things up and see if we can actually break 100,000 XP an hour mining. Alright, as much as I've been loving mining, I actually have been. I think we're going to take a break from it for now. We are going to do a little bit of agility, I think. And then along with doing agility, we are also going to be planting Tourstool, because I need that farming XP. One thing that I'd never bothered doing after getting 99 construction was really building out the teleports in my player-owned house. So we're going to build a Nexus, and then we're going to upgrade it so now it can hold 8 different teleports, which isn't a ton, but it should be all we need for now. And then we're going to add one of the teleports to Wes and the teleport, the Stronghold, because we'll need those for our farm runs. And then we want the Troll Stronghold, so we'll do those 2 for now. And then just a couple other utility teleports that'll be useful to have, along with Harmony Island, since that's also an herb patch that we'll need to be using. And now next is trying to figure out my herb route, because I've never done an herb run before. Okay, so here's what we've got for the teleports in the inventory. We just need to grab a seed dibber and I almost said hollowed secateurs, but no, just the magic secateurs from here. And I guess we've got something that's already grown. Oh, I need a spade. Oh, and I'm gonna need my compost bucket. And it's not in here. What the fuck? Why do I need the elite diary for this patch? Either way, fine, I guess. It's a really quick diary to do. I just looked at it. I've got all the stats and everything, so I guess we'll do that and grab 50k Slayer XP. It's completely empty because I did literally nothing. I didn't kill anything, so it didn't give me any loot, which I suppose is fair, but still hilarious. Okay, this might not work since I've already fertilized it, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna be a little miffed. Yep. Okay, cool. So we're gonna have to wait till those grow. Incredible. Well, we're on the diary kick. I figured we might as well just finish the Karamja Elite Diaries, because those will give us Karamja Gloves 4, which allow us to teleport straight to Duradel, and will help out a lot with the Slayer grind. And there we go, that should be the last one. Yep. Jackie the Fruit. I have no clue who that is. There we go, thank you very much. We'll toss that bad boy right on Slayer. Getting close to 91. And now the big one here is we can teleport directly to Duradel. Such a good upgrade. Okay, round 1 of crops should be done growing, which also means we can fertilize this last patch here to be able to complete the Mauritania Elites and use that herb patch on Harmony Island. I think I'm stupid, and I think I used compost on that patch just out of instinct, because I am one entire stupid. God, I'm so dumb. No, God, I am so stupid. So we're gonna miss Harmony on this route too. So we're gonna have to wait another 80 minutes. Incredible. Okay, this time we're not gonna be dumb enough to use regular compost. Okay, we're actually gonna use the spell this time. Okay, so now we're gonna plant a toadstool. Then we're gonna use fertilized soil. There we go. That's the last one that we needed. Now we can finally finish this diary. There we go, we have finished. So we got the new and improved Morty legs, which I don't know if they really do anything extra, but I do know that our Bone Crusher gives 100% of the Prayer XP now, instead of only 50%. And then 50k more Slayer XP, let's frickin' go. Now to do the rest of our herb run, if I can remember all the teleports. Wow, I'm gonna kill myself. I forgot that the Lumbee ring can only do so many teleports there a day, because I only have the second version. We need to get those diaries done anyway. We need to get that extra block slot that you get from finishing the Lumbee Elites. So we're gonna need to do that either way. We might just do that now, to be honest. Okay, so for Bones to Peaches, we need a lot of points. Let's start out with Alchemist. We need 300 Alchemist points. There we go, that should be the last of the coins that we needed. Now we've got 300 Pizzazz points. On to the next one, I guess. Okay, next up we need 2,000 enchantment points. This one should be relatively quick though, if I just hop worlds and enchant only the dragon stones, so this one should be fine. Crop, lunar spell to the rescue! If I can find it. No. Wait. Wait for it. I have Cure Plant, not Resurrect Plant. I see. It's not the Lunar Spellbook, it's the Arceus Spellbook. Alright. Now, Crop Man to the rescue! Rise, my plant! Rise and be reborn! Okay, you're all good now. There we go, we've got more than enough points now. Next up we're going to do the telekinetic grab one, which is kind of a pain in the butt, but it's not the worst thing ever. There we go, 200 Pizzazz points. The only one left now is the graveyard one, which is going to be a pain in the ass because I don't have Bones to Peaches, but I guess we'll just have to power through. And these are the final points that we need to get Bones to Peaches. Let's go get Bones to Peaches and do the Lumbee Hard and Elite Diaries. Okay, this should be the last one that we need. There we go! Sweet! Okay, now all we need to do is talk to this chick out here, or guy, or whoever it is, and there we go! We finished both the Hard and the Elite Diaries, which means we get 2 different lamps. Both of those will go on Slayer. Perfect. Does this? Not quite a level. We're 20,000 XP off. Damn. And now we also have this Explorer's Ring. I believe we can now teleport infinitely to this cabbage spot here, instead of only 3 or 5 times a day, whatever it was before, which will help with these farm runs, as well as we can use this to High Elk for 30 times for free every single day. Which will be nice for when we're bursting tasks when we're not on the standard spellbook. And then lastly, it unlocks the last block on the Slayer task, which I think we're probably going to use for Abyssal Demons, but I'm going to have to look into what the best block list is a little bit first. And we just finished our last herb run of those 150 original seeds that we got. So let's go to the GE and see how much we profited. We spent around 9 mil on seeds, I think, and we ended up getting 12 mil. So I mean, profited a couple mil, got a couple 100k farming XP, and we will probably have to do like another 150 herbs or so. So you may be thinking to yourself right now, Logan, why the heck are you doing the RD course? You know that it's worse XP per hour than even Prif, right? And you should really be doing Hollowed Sepulchre because that's the best XP. Yes, you're right. However, I've got a very important goal right now that I will reveal to you when the time is right. And it is very important and vital to the progression of this account, so that's why we're doing it. Okay, so what was so important about all of that? Well, if we take these marks that we got and we talk to this guy, we can recolor our Graceful. Oh yeah. There we go, we've got blue Graceful now. Look at how cool that is. God, that actually does look so good. It is just such a nice color. Alright, now we're gonna go back to doing laps at Prif, since it's a slightly better XP per hour. Okay, so the toadstools are done selling, so now let's buy some more seeds and keep doing agility. Oh wow, it looks like toadstools have really dropped in price. Hopefully those will buy. I haven't been doing a great job with always doing my Tears of Gothics every week, but here's another one for some Slayer XP. 95 agility, right on lap 2400 as well. It's going slow, but slow and steady wins the race. This is going to be our final lap at the Prif course at 27:25, because we are going to be collecting our final toadstools and then moving on to something else, since we've got all the farming XP that we need to be back on track to getting 99 by the end of the year. And on the final Torstol herb run, we also get 97 farming. Not too shabby. We pretty much got 1.5 levels or so off of all those Torstol seeds. And this last set of seeds costed about 8 mil or so, and we ended up making about 12.5 mil, so another solid profit off of those Torstol seeds. I guess that just goes to show that you really should be doing your herb runs if you really want to be making some profit on the side. Well guys, I hate to just abruptly end the video like this, but I actually have a whole nother week of footage that I've recorded that I'm not going to put in this video because it's already like over 20 minutes long. So there's actually going to be another video out next week already that's going to be on the week I didn't cover in this video as well as this next week. Because of that, I can't really give like a XP breakdown or anything like that, but we have been making some pretty good progress. I'll make sure to cover it all in the next video. Anyway guys, take care, and I can tell you for sure we'll be making some big Slayer gains in these next 2 weeks. Stay hydrated.